Well, looks like the Xbox brand isn't doing that good. Who would have thought? They destroyed Halo with Halo Infinite. The upcoming game is probably not going to be that good because it's the same team that worked on Halo Infinite. Redfall was a huge disaster. It closed down the whole studio. Nobody really cares about the Xbox console. People rather buy PlayStation instead. And the Xbox Series S is doing worse than the Xbox One. And the only thing that looks good for Microsoft coming out in 2025 is Doom: The Dark Ages. But now they are having layoffs, and we have an article to read from Insider Gaming. The headline says, Microsoft holds more layoffs across multiple departments. I am not surprised whatsoever. Like I said, they have nothing but garbage after garbage after garbage. Nobody really cares about Game Pass. It's just a bunch of shovelware and garbage that really nobody cares about. The Game Pass service is hurting developers' sales and money because developers need people to buy the game at full price. And nobody cares about your platform enough to even put games on your platform. And plus, the Xbox Series S is a weak console. It's so weak that Black Myth Wukong is not on Xbox at the time of this recording because the game can't run on a weaker console. And Microsoft tells developers, if you can't release games on both the weaker console and the Series X console, your game is not coming to Xbox. That's why you don't have the biggest game of 2024, Black Myth Wukong. And now you have to lay off your employees because you do not know how to make good games. Oh wow, sucks for you, Microsoft, but let's continue reading the article. Microsoft is kicking off the year the same way it did in 2024, holding layoffs across the company. According to a new report from Business Insider, Microsoft is letting go people from its sales, security, and gaming teams. Business Insider says that employees started getting notification of the layoffs on Tuesday. Microsoft told the outlet that the layoffs are small while not giving information on the number of cuts. Insider Gaming has reached out to Microsoft about the exact number of people being let go from the gaming division in its latest round of layoffs. As of publishing, no response has been received. In January 2024, Microsoft let go 1,900 people from its gaming team after it closed on its purchase of Activision Blizzard. More layoffs were held throughout the year via studio closures and other mass layoffs, including 650 people in September 2024. The company even shut down 4 studios in May 2024, including Arcane Austin and Tango Gameworks. Tango Gameworks, however, would ultimately be purchased by Krafton and relaunched. Last year saw nearly 16,000 people let go from their jobs in the games industry across more than 160 companies. In the first 15 days of 2025, there have been 10 known layoffs and closures, with at least 160 people being let go based on known numbers. With estimates, we are looking at well over 200 people thus far. And that is it for the article. And I hope to see even more gaming layoffs because this industry does not make good games anymore. They do not care about games. They have no passion. They only care about getting a quick buck and pushing their ideas on people. And a lot of people you are hiring into your company do not care about games. A lot of these developers are just a bunch of DEI obese women who don't give a fuck about gaming. They also hate gamers and they hate men. So why should we care if they lose their job? I'm hoping to see even more layoffs from this company, from every single company, because video games have sucked for the last 10 years, in my opinion. Buggy, busted games that do not work at launch, bloated, generic open worlds, lame combat. Every AAA game is like 50% cutscenes, 50% game, a bunch of annoying microtransactions even in single player games. The games are $70 when no game should cost $70. These file sizes for these games are way too big and bloated, and these games have ugly Unreal Engine realism instead of actual art. And the writing is atrocious. Don't even get me started on the writing. Nobody can write anymore. People just write a bunch of goofy, childish Twitter, Reddit logic into their games and into their dialogue, and people are tired of it. And people are tired of hearing a bunch of bitches yell about gamers and men on Twitter before a game is about to release. Some of y'all developers can't just shut up and release your game. You have to attack people on the internet, which makes people not want to support you because you're attacking your audience. So why should gamers care if those types of people get laid off? And when it comes to Microsoft, what do you even have? You have Phil Spencer, who's a terrible leader. He doesn't understand the gaming community. He doesn't understand the Xbox brand either. Xbox has always been this masculine, manly, tough guy, badass, dude bro console. Now it's just feminized. You feminize it all your fucking games. Fable has an ugly female protagonist. Gears of War has an ugly female protagonist. You're putting a bunch of queer shit in all your games, and people are fucking tired of you, Xbox. You're dying. Your brand is dying, and you don't care. So why should anybody else care. People are over it. Everybody's going to PlayStation if they want to buy a console. And you tell people to actively not buy a console with this Xbox Play Anywhere program where everything's an Xbox. Your iPad, your phone, your PC, every fucking thing ever is an Xbox. So why would people buy an Xbox? Your marketing is god awful. You suck. Phil Spencer needs to get fired. He needs to be replaced with somebody who actually understands gamers. But it doesn't look like that's ever going to happen because he's been around the company for decades. He has a lot of friends around the company. He can make sure no matter how many times he fucks up, he never gets fired. So oh well for Xbox. I'm excited for more layoffs because you have nothing good other than Doom the Dark Ages. Everything else is garbage. So oh well, I guess. I can't wait to see more layoffs in this industry. So I don't have much else to say. I don't want to keep repeating myself. So Microsoft and Xbox, go fuck yourself.